What's up, guys? Welcome back for another video. If this is your first time here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I transform my brows using a henna. I also waxed and shaped them, so continue watching. Don't forget to like this video. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure we heat up our wax, turn it all the way on high, and once the light turns green, make sure you turn it down. So these are all the items I'm going to be using. I will link everything down in the description box. Everything you're going to be seeing I have purchased from Amazon, the wax kit and the henna Mina brow wax kit as well. Everything I got from Amazon, so make sure to check the description box if you're interested in purchasing any of these items. So I was trying to decide which color henna I wanted to do. I was going to go for the dark brown, but I ended up going for medium brown just because I am very light and I don't want to make my eyebrows too dark. All right, now we're going to test our wax to make sure it's ready. Now we're going to grab that pre-wax spray and spray it on a cotton swab and go ahead and cleanse the area that we're going to wax. After that, you want to brush your eyebrows up and we're going to begin to trim off the excess hair that we don't want to get caught up in the wax. So make sure this step is important. It's also important that you brush the brows down just to get those long pieces of hairs and just so it can be nice and precise. Okay, we're going to begin waxing. You want to make sure your wax is not too hot before applying it. So you can test it out on like a piece of your arm or something like that. And when you're applying it, make sure you are applying it in the direction that the hair grows. And when you are taking it off, make sure it's in the opposite direction from the way your brows naturally grow the hair. Also, when applying the wax, make sure you're pressing down firmly just to get the wax all the way in. If you do it too lightly, you might not pull enough hair out and then you're going to have to probably reapply it, which you're not supposed to do, but I do on my own only. All right, after we finish waxing, we want to grab the after wax and spray that on a cotton swab and go ahead and wipe it on the area and get all that wax and excess off. So I'm going to go ahead and tweeze any hairs that I missed because you don't want to wax twice. So here's everything that comes inside the Mina Henna Brow Kit. This is in the color medium brown. It comes with 3 packets and in each packet is up to 8 to 10 uses. And you can store the leftover powder in here. You're only going to need about 1 scoop and a couple of drops of water, and all these items came inside. But you are going to need an angle brush for this, and you can purchase this separately on Amazon. This is actually the Mina brush right here that I'm going to be using. So I went ahead and mixed it, and this is how much powder I have left. I literally put 1 scoop of this. It comes with this, so I put exactly 1 scoop of this and like a few drops of water, about 3 to 4 drops, and I've literally just been mixing it for a couple of minutes. So you see it's like this pasty consistency. You don't want it to be too runny and you don't want it to be too hard, so you want to just mix it really well. Okay, I already went ahead and placed the ruler eyebrow mapping on my eyebrows. It's important that you don't put it too close to the eyebrow because you want to have a little bit of space to draw in the lines. You can pretty much use the same lines on both eyebrows just to make sure that they are even and they're symmetrical. After I've drawn all the lines and done the measurement, I want to go ahead and connect the lines. After that, you want to go ahead and remove the ruler, and you're going to clean up all the lines around the area just to make sure you can see better of what shape your eyebrows is going to look like, and you can make any adjustments if one's too big, one's too high, or anything like that. You can go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and outline my brows with the white paste. I went ahead and added a few drops of that brow oil to the paste because it is very hard and difficult to put on. So make sure you just add a few drops of oil and mix it in really good to get a nice smooth paste, and it'll go on smoothly. So right now, you see I didn't really care too much about the outline with the black because the white paste is going to make sure that everything is precise and clean. And those little micro swabs are very useful for cleaning up your lines. You can also use this wooden tip to make sure everything is nice and clean. So throughout, you're going to see me going back and forth, cleaning it with the micro swab and the wooden tip. I like to connect my eyebrows just to see and make sure that everything is like symmetrical. And don't be afraid to take your time. There is literally no rush. Henna is able to be applied about 3 times. Like if you do it one time and you don't like it, you take it off too soon, it's perfectly safe to go over it a second time. So right now I just want to start at my tips because those are the areas that I want darker, and I'm just going to go ahead and take my time applying it. Make sure I'm pressing the henna into the skin because you want it to take well. A mistake people make when doing henna is that they don't apply enough henna. So you want to make sure you're applying enough and pressing it into the skin. So I'm going to leave to kind of like the center of my eyebrow empty. I'm not going to put it in just yet because I want that to be kind of ombre style. Hopefully this works. I'm just going to try this technique out, just filling in the outer corners before I go in and fill in the inner corners. So now I'm going to go ahead and fill in the inner corners very lightly and gently and cleaning it up, taking my time just to make sure it's precise. After I've put everything on that I want to go ahead and let that sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. And so now you want to grab that brow conditioning oil and put some on a cotton swab, and we're going to go ahead and remove it. Make sure that you do put some moisture on it because this is very dry and hard, and it'll get all crummy if you don't. So you just want to take your time and wipe all of that excess henna off. You can pretty much see if it's all off by looking at your cotton. If you still see some brown on there, that means there's still some left, and you can continue to just wipe. Once those brows are all cleaned up, we're going to go ahead and brush them up and apply some of this brow nourishing oil for our last touch. All right, guys, here is the results. So pretty. I love them. I can wake up like this and just keep it moving. I love it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know if y'all try any of these techniques that I did. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Until I see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Take it. I put it down, down,